Honestly, video is king. We find that highlighting the hotel via a reel featuring the rooms, lobby, dining, all of those little moments really helps people picture themselves there. You want them to almost feel like they're on vacation just by scrolling their feed.
Welcome to the Modern Hotelier, hospitality's most engaged podcast. We're diving into one of the hottest topics in hospitality, how hotels can truly stand out on social media, leverage video, and make the most of influencer partnerships.
Today, we are going to be joined by the Modern Hotelier's own social media strategist, Eileen Santiago. Eileen's been helping hotel brands tell their stories in creative and authentic ways that actually are driving engagements and increasing revenue through bookings. It's going to be a great conversation packed with practical insights for anyone looking to elevate their digital presence. Let's jump in. How you doing today, Eileen?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you for joining us. So, to kick things off, what are some of the most effective ways for hotels to showcase themselves on social media?
Honestly, video is king. We find that highlighting the hotel via a reel featuring the rooms, lobby, dining, all of those little moments really helps people picture themselves there. You want them to almost feel like they're on vacation just by scrolling their feed. That's where influencer collaborations come in. We found a lot of success partnering with local content creators. They really help the hotel expand their reach and connect with audiences in a more relatable way. It feels really authentic if a friend of yours or someone you follow and trust is sharing their experience. You're more likely to want to stay there as well.
So what are some of the top qualities or metrics you look for in an influencer before agreeing to collaborate? And do you follow a specific vetting process?
Yes, definitely. We look at a few things. First and foremost, location. If the hotel is in Southern California, for instance, and they're looking to promote staycations, we'll look for creators based in SoCal, Arizona, or even Vegas, where a quick getaway makes sense. Secondly, we look at their niche. Do they post travel content or are they mainly focused on product endorsements? For hotels specifically, we look for creators who focus on travel and lifestyle, especially if their content aligns with our audience, whether that's families, couples, or luxury travelers. Then we look at engagement, not just how many likes and comments they get, but how much they actually interact with their audience. Do they reply to comments? Are their followers genuinely interested in their content? And then reach. Reach is a big one. How much visibility does their content get overall? You want to make sure, as a hotel, to get visibility as well. We want to make sure we're partnering with influencers that can get us that. And then finally, aesthetics. If you're a luxury hotel, for instance, you might want someone whose content reflects that. Think beautiful lighting, some drone footage, slower pacing, and a more elevated look. So those are some of the prospects that we look for when looking for influencers.
Very well said. And you have worked with quite a few hotels in your past. So, from drawing from your experience, what have been some of the most successful ways to leverage influencer partnerships for hotels?
I find that giveaways, believe it or not, have been huge for us. So, partnering with an influencer to give away a 1 or 2 night stay is really a great way to build excitement. And it's a win win for everyone. The influencer gets to create buzz and engagement with their audience. The hotel gains visibility, and the lucky winner gets to experience the hotel for themselves. It's really simple, but a very effective way to leverage that partnership.
Do you believe influencer collaborations always require payment, or are there other forms of partnerships that work well?
Not always. And it really depends on the influencer and the type of partnership. For larger influencers, yes, they usually have established rates for deliverables, but for boutique hotels or independent hotels that might not have a big budget, there are other ways you can collaborate. You can offer a complimentary stay, dining credits, or tickets to a local attraction in exchange for content. We find that micro and nano influencers are very open to those types of collaborations, especially if the property fits their content style.
Eileen, one thing that we feel like we've seen a little bit more this year is hotels utilizing video over those static images. What have you seen on your end as you're working with hotels to help create videos like that?
Well, first and foremost, I do think it's good to have different types of content. I still think a static image is good. I think a carousel is amazing, right? Where you're featuring several images. But we find, at least, that with video, it draws a lot more attention, right? People are scrolling through their feed, they see a video, especially if at the very beginning of the video, there's a hook. So think of it as either a beautiful image or voiceover that kind of makes you stop while you're scrolling. That's really incentivizing. That really helps people stay and actually watch the entire video. And it, like I mentioned, it really does help themselves feel like they're there. And it really helps attract more customers and potential bookings for the hotel.
For those hotels that are looking to develop any hooks, what are some of the better hooks that you've seen when working with hotels?
Well, there's a few. I mean, you can start off by saying, if you're looking for the best family getaway, this is it. Or something that's like makes you stop or stop scrolling. You could literally just say, stop scrolling. We found the best destination in SoCal. Something that really kind of gets their attention as soon as they're scrolling. Remember, you're competing with all these other hotels, with everyone else on the feed. You want to make sure that when someone is scrolling, that there's something that makes them stop and makes them want to see more.
Well, that does it for this episode of the Modern Hotelier, Hospitality's most engaged podcast. Thank you for joining us, Eileen, and giving us tips on everything from social media, video, and influencers. Thank you.
Thank you.
You made it to the end of the Modern Hotelier. Thanks for watching or listening. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Modern Hotelier Media. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, or subscribe wherever you get your podcast. If you know a good guest, sponsor, or have media needs, feel free to reach out to us at hello@themodernhotelier.com. Thanks and have a great day.